Hi, I'm Kevin again from Affordable Water Treatment. We're going to get the bubble up here to start so you can see what it sounds like when it's running. The noise you may hear right now is the pump running, which delivers the water back into the house. We have a hose open outside right now to get the system to stop and start a few times to make sure we have the pressure switch and everything adjusted right. Well, this noise here, what you'll normally hear when you're running water upstairs. In a few minutes it should start to, whole unit should start hopefully. That's running at 5 gallons a minute. It's going to take about 3 minutes before it kicks on. So,
what's the drawdown on this unit, Kevin?
This is the Bubble-Up.XP. This is the bigger unit. You can actually draw 15 gallons before it starts to make more water. There is a smaller unit that only does 7 gallons, but I always recommend this one. The float just dropped, so the unit just started. And now it's actually aerating the water, exhausting the radon outside. What this does is floats in this tank. As it's filling up, the floats will come out. When the floats come out, it'll shut the solenoid valve off and shut the blower back off. And if you're still using water, the only thing you'll hear then will be the pump running again. This should be the loudest noise you hear at any time.
What's the operating pressure of this system, Kevin?
You're going to get at least 60 pounds constant pressure. On the high end, it may be up as high as 70, 75. On average, if you're running water hard, it should maintain 60 pounds and stay there. On your regular well pump, you usually have a 40-60 swing or a 30-50 swing, so you feel that pressure going up and down. With this, as you can see, this isn't moving a bit. We got the hose wide open. We're maintaining 60 pounds constant pressure. So if you have 2 people in the shower, and a load of laundry going, you still should be able to maintain this 60 pounds pressure. You won't get that stopping and starting in that 20-pound swing like most people get with their regular water pump.
I'm standing about 4 feet away, and it's not that loud of a unit.
No, as I said, I can talk, I'm standing right here beside it. I'm just talking right now in a normal voice. I'm sure Clyde can hear me, I can hear him.
Yep. What's involved for maintenance for the homeowner with this unit, Kevin?
Basically, once a year you're going to change out this sediment filter down here. And that's basically all you really need to do on a yearly basis. And so because to do that, you'd have to shut the valves off, get the pressure off it, unscrew it, wipe it out with a paper towel, put the new filter back in with a little bit of bleach, and open your valve back up. Usually the first time, if it's in the area fairly close, I'll actually come and show the customer how to change the filter out without charging for a service call. I just charge for the filter. Because it's in like a half-hour radius from my house. I have no problem coming and showing them how to do it. If it's a buyer of a property, I have no problem coming over and explaining how it all works. This should be just about full again, and you'll hear it shut back off. You can see when I shut the water off, the pressure starts coming back up again.
we're recording this right next to the unit, so it gives people an idea just how quiet this is.
This little box right here only actually works when the unit's filling up. In this particular house here, we got 6.26 gallons a minute going into the unit from the well. That's just something that's added on there. It's more or less for myself or the homeowner if I have a question. I put that down in the paperwork. If they call and tell me they start running out of water, I'll have them see what this is reading when it's filling. It's only reading, say, 3 gallons a minute coming in and started at 6. We know that the sediment filter is starting to get plugged up with dirt. We're not getting enough water in quick enough, which means it'd be time to change the filter out. Now it just shut off, meaning that the floats came up. The unit is now full. You can see it's maintaining about 75 pounds pressure. I mean, it's shut off right now. We're not using any water. By turning this on, I'm just going to start the water running back out at the hose outside. You can see when this gets down to close to 60 pounds, maybe 55, it'll kick on. I said, if I'm running this slow, it'll maintain a higher pressure. Right there, I can get it so it's going to maintain about 70 pounds. Open it wide open. There again, we're probably pushing anywhere from 6 to 8 gallons a minute out that hose right now. But we're still maintaining our 60 pounds pressure, which is good because as I said in the past, if on a regular well pump, this would be going down to 40 pounds, kicking on, coming back up to 60, shutting off, back and forth, where this will maintain your 60 pounds house pressure at all time you're using the water. Mm-hmm. And as you would shut the water off, which I'm just making believe that you shut everything off, you see it'll come back up. This one's about 75 pounds, it'll shut off. I said every one of these are a little different. Some shut off at 68, 70, 74, 75. It all depends on the pressure switch itself, basically. Why it takes long to come up to shut off, it's actually going across and filling this little tank up. This is a little pressure tank, as this one here is for your well. This is a pressure tank for this pump that's in here. So once it fills this up and it reaches pressure, then it'll shut the pump off over here. And then the same way that this works for your well.
That works there.
When you open this up, as soon as this feels the pressure drop in here, tells this pump to start. If it starts, 50, 55 pounds, it's a good thing. But on low flow, if you're just washing your hands in the sink or something, you're probably going to get close to 70 pounds. The rest of the time you're going to get 60. As I said, if your dishwasher is running, you're doing a load of laundry, you're taking a shower, you flush the toilet, you should maintain that 60.
So it's much better than it was just from the well itself.
A lot of times what happens is this will go down and kick on at 40. And if your pump doesn't have enough to get up and go, it might stay at 40 the whole time you're using water. It won't build back up and shut off. That's about it, I guess.
Thank you, Kevin.
get ready, you can do your editing and figure out what we gotta talk about